what people need to understand is you're going to have a completely normal day one day, and the next day might be the loudest, noisiest, most chaotic moment that stretches for years. That moment will stretch for years, or it could. And that's on the horizon. It's really on the horizon. These moments that we're experiencing in this country right now and we're seeing around the world on top of it all, that it's not like we can look around the world and go, oh, at least there's this one spot that's all sort of fucking normal. Can't point to one. You know, the U.S. is trying to make some headway. They can only do that because they have a Trump who does not give a shit. And it looks like Vance is going to be Trump 2.0 when he takes over. Like, they might right their ship. Maybe. They're looks like they're at least trying to. We don't have that. We have sort of that kind of here with under Daniel Smith and the West, you know, Saskatchewan as well. But I don't see it happening. No, I don't see us fixing this country whatsoever. It's been so fractured, so broken for so long with a different set of values. And I know if you're in the East and you're like, well, I have these values too. Yeah, I know a lot of you do, especially if you're listening to the show. I get it. And you're, you know, if you can, get on the lifeboat out here if you can.
When it comes to one day being normal, the next day being the loudest, and it goes for years, maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe you can push back against this. When I look at the world right now, the place I see that is England.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just think they are, I don't know.
They're teetering on
It feels like it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, the recent, if you don't have a digital ID, you don't get to work, you know, and then the signatures coming out against that, saying we do not want this. Even some pushback from their media with Keir Starmer saying, you know, like, you know, how is this going to affect what's happening in our country? And then you just look at the long list of things that have been going on in their country.
The reason so many dystopian type films are based in England or filmed in England, or like with an English texture or flavor, is because possibly because of the island mentality anyway. But it's always been on the cusp there. You know, it's always kind of been talked about there. They're an old civilization. They've always kind of danced around these ideas, and now we're seeing it this last 2 generations or so really start to get to where it is now. And I kind of catch myself laughing like, holy fuck, thank God I didn't post that in England. And I'm like, wait, they're going to do that to us here. They are doing that to us here. They're going to do that to us here unless you're waving, you know, some fucked up flag from some shithole, which is perfectly okay, I guess. You know, waving our own flag, which, you know, I'm sad to say it doesn't seem to mean anything anymore. The pattern of life for this country that I'm watching and everything that's happening, people should be, as much as they can, preparing their family to be as safe as they can and ready as they can for a catalyst of some sort.
Yeah,
whether it's gold and silver, food.
When we go down these prepper rabbit holes, right? The thing that I come back, you can't live in fear. It's like
you can't.
You can just do little things that make you a little more comfortable. You used to say, pick up something heavy, right?
Just put it down again, yeah.
And just get a little better in shape. Start to, you know, learn a couple skills that doesn't, you know, will
be less shitty tomorrow than you are today.
If it doesn't ever happen, you're still better for knowing.
Well, everybody's got house insurance, car insurance, life insurance, and they do that partially because A, you have to, but 2, because if something happens, well, you've got a course, right? You have a fix. That's how I look at anything I do as far as prepping goes. I don't like to ever get it too far deep into that. But anything I've done and do continue to do, whether it's skill set, keeping them sharp, or whether it's physical things like this or food or other items, it may never come to pass.
Hey, folks, thanks so much for checking out the clip from the Sean Newman podcast. If you've enjoyed this part of the conversation, you can find the full conversation right here on YouTube. The link is in the description. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join us for more insightful chats here every week, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, we're releasing new content. We'll see you on the next one.